Hey y'all, my name is Lita Monet and I'm here with Rich and we're about to get into his mental health check-in. What would you rate your mental health? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'll say like I'm at a 5, like halfway.
Halfway to a 5 or like halfway to the
5
6?
halfway to like 10 being my best. I'm working on
Oh,
being
okay.
the best.
Alright. So what's the components to your 5?
Uh, recently like I've just been it's been a transformative journey I've been on, and so like I've just been trying to cope with all the changes that I've been going through. Finding myself. I'm 25, so like life just been coming at me real fast, and I've just been trying to process it and take it one day at a time.
That's really all we can do. One day at a time. And not like overpower ourselves with so many things at once.
Yeah, but it kind of get hard when like people expect a lot from you, and so like that's my component. I'm trying not to let people down, and like the part that I'm trying to like learn to live with is being okay when I do let people down, but not to do it again.
Okay. How do you implement your boundaries with people?
That's a crazy question because I didn't have boundaries for a very long time, and pretty much I recently just like started acquiring boundaries and realizing like what I do and don't want as far as like how I want people to treat me. So trying to stand on that after like not having boundaries for so long is like really hard. How I implement them is like I cut shit like I cut it like nip it right in the bud right as I see something I don't like. I used to give people the benefit of the doubt. I no longer do that.
No snap to that. So at what point in your life did you start realizing that you wanted to just stop people from playing with you?
Wow, that it happened after one of my friends died because like I had somebody I used to look up to real heavy, and everybody used to look at me and be like, why you let that slide? Why you do this? Why you do that? Always trying to give me like a lesson on like how to stop letting people play with me. But I never truly listened until I lost somebody that I actually cared about. That person told me, and I felt stupid because I didn't listen to that person. And I feel like it would be disrespectful to that person and myself, most importantly, to not adhere to his words.
Yeah, I feel it. Before my ex-boyfriend died, he told me to stop holding my tongue. And the only reason why he told me that is because like we was young, so I'm the one with the car, and we would go anywhere, but he would be like, yeah, my friend's coming, and I'd be like, why they coming? But it'll be our conversation, and then I'll still let them come because I'm holding my tongue. So he was like, stop holding your tongue. You don't want them to come, just say that. Like I don't care. But yeah, so I definitely feel that.
Yeah, people like see things that I wouldn't see because I be jaded a lot. I be like
a lot of
jaded.
times when you really don't want to let people down, you just keep that like that jaded shit. It's gonna stay there regardless, because it's just like you gonna care about how they feel way more than you feel later. Like as long as the peace is there, you good.
Yeah, I got real serious about my life, and like I changed my way. I'm trying to change how like I view myself. I'm trying to see myself as more worthy of things, and that's kind of where it's like leading me.
Okay. So where or what point in your life did you start seeing the change in people and how they treated you? Like they actually take in consideration of your boundaries and stuff.
Right after I lost weight, nobody took me as a joke anymore. Nobody took me as, oh, he the funny fat nigga. Now he just, oh, he's actually a person. He actually got something about himself. Like I heard this thing like people don't respect you if you can't even control what you put in your mouth. How you gonna control what somebody do to you? And I'm like, somebody told me that. And I'm like, cool. So once I got all of this together, it was more like, oh, yeah, you're not about to keep playing with me.
Okay, that should do feel liberating too. Like you can't play with me no more. Like and then just to have that discipline, like what was it that like gave you the discipline, like really just keep going?
Being by myself. realizing I ain't had like nobody to like really call on but God. Like it's just been me and him throughout this journey for real, for real. I got a couple friends that haven't like switched up on me, haven't changed towards me. They still act the same way towards me. I love them forever. But there's people who all of a sudden got respect for me, love me, want to see me, want to be around me. And then there's people who just like felt like, oh, he actually want better. I'm gonna leave him alone. Or they see me as trying to achieve better as trying to be better than them, and that's not the case. I want to win with everybody, but sometimes you just can't do that.
No, absolutely not. So what's one piece of advice you would tell someone that is going through their healing process?
Whatever you are healing from, do not let it back in. Under any circumstances whatsoever, do not let it back in. 9 times out of 10, you the only one that changed in that situation.
Okay. So do you believe in karma?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll be in situations where I'll be like, oh, that's my karma for that. Because I'm not perfect. I most definitely have my ways, and like I'm trying to change them and be better. So like I don't hold nothing against nothing from the universe at all.
Okay. Have there been a time in your life where you like to see your mental health decline?
Of course, most definitely. Them be the worst times, cause it's like you see yourself drowning, you can't throw yourself a life raft, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? I just keep drowning until somebody puts some air in my lungs. It's like when I get to those points, it's like I have nothing to do besides like pray and talk to God. A lot of point where I was in jail. I was in jail recently, so like I was only there for like 1 night. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm so criminal, but like that shit not it. I'm like, no, I'm not about to do this. There's inspirational quotes all on the wall. Some of it said, put that shit behind you and boss up. I'm like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Bro, it's nothing but niggas thinking about their mistakes. Like, real talk. Yeah. So it's like, damn. I'm gonna listen to these little inspirational quotes on the wall.
Nah, that one really just fucked me up a little bit. Just like, put that shit behind you and boss up. It's crazy. Like, imagine going to trial. I got trial for months talking about put that shit behind me and boss up. That's one poster that would piss me off.
Dog.
I promise you.
Nigga, it's nothing but rap lyrics and motivational quotes all on the wall, written in pencil and pen.
How is your support system?
It's me. That's it. It's me and God. That's it.
I only ask that because you keep going back to that. It's just like you and God, you gotta do stuff for yourself. It's like things like that in that nature.
Yeah.
Do you think that like came from childhood, or did that just come from all the mistakes and like coming into adulthood?
I would say it came from my childhood because I always like finished the school year. I never had no friends. I tried too hard. I tried too hard to like fit in. And I used to always wonder like, what's wrong with me? And then I realized ain't nothing really wrong with me. My vibe just not for everybody. And pretty much like even with like everything that just happened with me losing weight, even my mom treated me differently. Everybody feel more protective of me, feel like I'm more worthy of like they love and they affection type stuff. So it's like, damn, you ain't had this for me back then, but you got it for me now. And it's like, I'm trying to remember who always loved me, and it was me and God. Even when there was I had like a really hard time, like when I lost my dad, where I was questioning God. And even though I was questioning him, he was still with me. He's the one thing that's never left my side. I could always talk to.
That's real. I appreciate that answer. So looking back over your life, your healing process, your weight loss journey, who is the one person you would forgive right now?
Myself. I gotta forgive myself for allowing things, like allowing situations to escalate the way they did, allowing myself to make the mistakes I've made, allowing myself to not see people for who they were when they showed me the first time. I just have to continue to focus on myself and like accept myself and love myself and be like, bro, I forgive you. I do have a life coach that he be talking to me and he said, I'm sorry, I love you, I forgive you, and I think it's I understand. I gotta go back in my notes and stuff. But these are things that I say to myself in the mirror every time I get like to like a little bump in the road. And as long as I forgive myself, it's easier to move on from.
Yeah. Okay. We like that. We love a life coach.
Yeah.
Love a life coach. I was at my conference and they had a life coach speak, and it was just like, you don't understand how much somebody that actually like want more from you, that don't know you, will trigger you. Like it'll trigger you so bad. Like I was in there having a panic attack. Like why are you yelling at me right now? And you not even talking to Jeffrey. She's talking to the entire room. But everything that she was talking about, it was just like, alright, I'm messing up in some parts right now. Like I need her number, personal number, everything.
You gotta self-reflect.
Yeah, self-reflection is the craziest thing.
Yeah, you really be sitting there like, oh, that's why that's like that? Okay, hold up.
Self-reflection is the best thing. It's like, it's one of those things where I hate it and I love it at the same time. Because it's just like, you don't want to be wrong. Like, sometimes in life, you really just don't want to be wrong. But you don't want to be wrong in the sense that it's your fault. Like, no one wants to come to terms with it's their fault.
But that's what makes it easier. Like, understanding, like, yeah, that happened because of you.
Mm-hmm.
But that needed to happen because of you. Is like, okay, like, all right, that was supposed to happen. Cool, chalk that up to the game. I'm cool. Self-reflection lets you know. That's how you know you're real.
Mm-hmm.
If you can check yourself, bro, who can check you?
Yeah. All right. So we almost about to wrap up this mental health check-in. But before we wrap up, what is the biggest lesson you will like remember?
Biggest lesson I will remember is never give up on yourself. Never ever give up on yourself, no matter what the odds are, no matter what you got going on, no matter who tell you otherwise, no matter who leaves you. Never give up on yourself.
Okay.